Yo, what's going on? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to ban and unban players on your Ark Survival Evolved PS4 Nitrado server. We're going to be doing a pretty in-depth video showing you a few different ways to do it, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to get your Ark PS4 server set up in minutes instead of messing around in the Nitrado expert settings for hours, then go to arkps4servers.com/settings. Here you'll find downloadable settings codes that you can easily copy and paste to the expert mode settings of your Nitrado server and get your server set up ASAP. And if you want to get more players on your server and grow your community, then you can add your server to the site by going to arkps4servers.com and grow your community today. Yo, what's going on? I'm Jay Cartere from arkps4servers.com, teaching you how to be better. And I did a video a while ago on how to ban players. I did another video on how to unban, and I think that's pretty much all I've done on that subject. The first video on how to ban players and how to kick players, I explained that the show my admin manager command wouldn't work after you banned the player, but it has now been fixed, it has now been patched, and it's now up and running, working perfectly fine. So I want to show you how to ban, how to kick, how to unban players using the show my admin manager in game right now, and then we will go to the new updated version of the Nitrado server interface where you can actually see who's playing on your server when you're offline. Like, you don't actually have to be in the game, and you can actually ban people from there, and you can ban people from the mobile app, but we'll obviously be looking on the desktop app because we haven't done any mobile app tutorials. We'll probably do them eventually, but that's what we're going to be focusing on. And now I'm going to show you the show my admin manager stuff, and then we're going to come back and I'll show you the Nitrado stuff. Okay, so here we are back in game, and if you don't know how to use admin commands on your server, then I highly suggest you check out my video on how to do that. But basically, we've got the command bar up, and here we've got show my admin manager, which is the command show my admin manager. You can have the capital S or not, and then you just hit admin command, and here you'll have the admin manager. Now we do have one person we need to ban because his name is human, and that is against our rules, so we will ban this guy. But this is how you ban someone using the admin manager. You just press X on their name, then you go down to ban, and you ban them, and it will show them as they're still here, which is a little bit annoying. But then if you back out of the admin manager, pressing circle, and you go back into it, you can see that that gentleman's no longer on the right hand side, is no longer actually in the game. And if we go back into the admin manager, he won't be there either. As you can see, it's reflected on the connected players that that guy's no longer around here, and here you can see that he is banned. The admin manager is great though, because you also get people's specimen implant numbers, which is very important if you want to teleport to people or teleport them to you or do anything that requires knowing their specimen implant numbers. And it shows you people's names, so you can easily see what name people have chosen. So if you look in your tribe log, you can see, okay, this person's done that and this is their name, and then you know, you can look in here and see who's got the same name. So yeah, this is very good stuff. This is very good stuff. I really like the fact that it's working now. You can actually ban someone, and you can also unban people. To unban people, you just click over here and then you press the unban button, but we're not going to do that today. We're not going to unban anyone, and that's how you do that. To kick people, you just use the kick button to whitelist. I don't know if whitelisting works on here, but you can try and press the whitelist button and see if that works. But that is the admin manager. Let's go back to the Nitrado interface. So as you can see, you can ban people when you're in the game. You can see a list of everyone who's in there and all that sort of stuff. Is very useful. Now show my admin manager is working. This is actually the Nitrado interface that's actually changed now. They've given us player control. You'll also find this in the mobile app. I believe it's under settings. If you go to settings, then you'll be able to get to player control. But on the desktop, you have to go down here, down to tools, and here's player control here. Once you click that, it'll bring you over here and you'll see all the players on your server at that point in time. Now, Honestly, I haven't been able to test out player control to make sure that everything's working how it needs to work, but I like the fact that this has been added because I can now see who's playing on my servers without having to go and log into the game, which is a little bit long, and sometimes you don't have the opportunity to do that. So I don't know what happens when you add someone to the ban list, which we'll be talking about in a second. Like, does it ban them immediately? I'm not sure. I think it probably bans them next time the server refreshes. So basically, this is how it works. Up here, you have a checkbox to check, so it shows you all the online players, or you can uncheck this and it will show you just all the players. So these are all the players that are banned and all the players that are currently online. So that's what it's showing us. It will also show us people who are whitelisted, if there were people whitelisted, but they currently are not, except for myself. So now we can see who's actually online, and you just want to come over here and click this thing that says select, and then you can add people to the whitelist, or you can add people to the ban list. The whitelist will make it so they can just join your server, and I'm unsure if you got a password on, it may make them be able to join the server without using the password. This will be good if you've got like patrons for your server and you want them to be able to get priority to get in the server. It'll make a lot of sense to whitelist them. Ban list is all the banned players. So now if we just went to check our ban list, if it was like, okay, I want to look in my ban list, these are all the players that have been banned from my server thus far. These are people who cannot play on the server anymore. So when they try and log in the server, they are automatically kicked out. So let's go back to online. So if I was to add someone to this ban list, I'm assuming it would add them to the ban list, and then next time the server stops and restarts, they wouldn't be able to get in the server. And the servers restart every day at a certain time, depending on what you've set, if you didn't know that already. So that's basically how I think that works, because I haven't been able to test it out because I haven't needed to ban anyone, luckily. I don't want to, you know, just ban someone for the sake of doing a tutorial, because then that's going to impact their experience and it's going to be a little annoying. So we're not going to do that. But that's basically how I think it works. Now, maybe when you add someone to a ban list, they get banned immediately. If that's what happens, that would be great. Please let me know in the comment section down below. So I just actually had to ban a few people because they had the name human, and we ban people who have the name human because they generally turn out to be trolls, and it's against the rules. So if they have the name human, they haven't read the rules, so it's easy to nip them in the bud so that they don't do any BS down the road. But that's far from the point. What I wanted to show you is that when you ban someone, they do get banned immediately. They're off your server. Like, that's what happens. You don't have to refresh the server or anything like that. Also need to quickly show you how to unban people. To do that, you just go to your ban list, and if you press this button, it will remove them from the ban list here. But we're not going to do that because we want everyone who's banned on here to stay banned, because most of them deserved it. They all deserve. Some of them broke little rules like having the name human, and it's just, you know, quality assurance to ban them. But some people were really toxic players and they needed to get out of there. So yeah, that's basically how you do it, how you ban, unban players in both the admin manager and in the Nitrado interface. I hope this video helped you out. If you got any questions or any other tutorials you'd like me to make, please leave those in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next Ark Survival Evolved PS4 server tutorial. Peace out. If you want to host your own Ark server, then I recommend renting one from Nitrado. They're also the official server provider for Wildcard. Go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado to rent your own Ark server and help out the channel in the process.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.